hear of Jamaicans migrating to places like the United States and the United Kingdom to make a better life for themselves and their families. However, in recent years, these nations have adjusted their laws to ensure that people in these countries are all there legitimately. U.S. immigration lawyer Ronald Mason says there are several classifications for the U.S. immigration process.
The category largest petitioners to have legal residency and domicile in the United States are family-based petitions. Mother, father, brother, sister. That's it. No aunts, no grandparents, no cousins, no mother, father, brother, sister. File a petition for you, it gets processed. Now it can take anywhere from 9 months to 11 years, depending on what category you fall in. But that's primarily how people go to the United States. You can also go to the United States because of your profession and your occupation. There's a thing called Schedule A, where frequently the Department of Labor, Federal Department of Labor, determine that these occupational skills are in short supply in the United States. And you can petition and end up going to the United States that way as permanent resident.
UK law expert John Bassey explains a similar process for the British territory.
Generally speaking, a visitor to the United Kingdom would have to meet certain criteria, right? And for instance, a person has to be over 18 years of age if they're just a general visitor. And they're normally allowed to come, if they're successful, for anywhere between 6 and 12 months. The criteria they've got to meet is that basically they should have enough money to support themselves, right? They should not go there and have the need to go towards public funds, in other words, recourse to public funds. And also, if they're being supported by their relatives and friends, they should be able to produce proof of that as well. In addition to that, too, they should have money to go on the onward journey or return, and furthermore, they shouldn't be in transit. The other thing that one has to be aware of is that when they go on a general visitor's visa, they should not be going there to seek to get work or employment or entertain or do sports. So basically, the visas that are there and available for people to come, Jamaicans and otherwise, are specifically for a general visitor's visa or a specific area if they are going to apply for that.
The attorneys point out that special consideration is given to persons who can prove that they are going to the foreign country to study. However, pregnant women who go to these countries with the intention of giving birth there, although they are Jamaican citizens, might want to reconsider that plan.
Another thing that is creating problems for some of our Jamaican citizens is that they go to the United States pregnant, stay there, give birth to the child, because the child will be a U.S. citizen by birth, but they don't pay the bills, because they neither have health insurance nor enough funds to cover that. Once the immigration department comes aware of that, you're not getting another visa, because you have in fact breached a fundamental term. You're not supposed to go there and become a public charge, which is what you have become.
So will the babies born overseas automatically become citizens of that country?
No. That law has changed. That law has changed. It is quite possible to have a child in the United Kingdom and that child is not eligible for United Kingdom passport or citizenship. In fact, most cases they're not. And they will be referred to their parents' birthplace.
Here's some advice for persons seeking visas to go to the US or the UK.
First things first. A person who's looking to go to the United Kingdom, they should make sure that they have all their proof in place. Basically, prove that they where they're working now, how long they've worked there for. If they're at school, they should get a letter from the school basically saying that they are actually a student. If they can prove that they've got ties to Jamaica, they own property, or they have children in school, or for instance, they may want to show their bank statement to show they're steadily earning funds, and they have funds here, and that they can support themselves. The more that you can show to the immigration officer or the clearing officer, entry clearance officer, it's the more likely that you'll be successful in your application.
You sign that declaration, and that is what they use as the basis for making the decision to grant you the visa. Other things are provided in support of, but the principal document is that application. That's why sometimes you don't get to spend longer than 2 minutes in front of the officer.